Hi, I'm Larry McAtee, Ward 3 City Councilman, and this is a fitting time to talk baseball. We've come through the dog days of summer. We're coming into the end of the successful season for the Oklahoma City Dodgers, and we have the President and General Manager of the Dodgers with us today, Michael Byrnes. Michael, thank you for taking time at this time, busy time for you, to come down and visit with our fans.
It's my pleasure to be here.
How did we do this year?
Team, played very well on the field, very competitive. The challenge is the franchise in Colorado Springs has played a little bit better. So they're the Milwaukee Brewers affiliate in Colorado Springs, and they've actually had a really positive season. So currently in second place. We have a little bit of the season left to go, so we're continuing to hope for more wins and more wins. But we're happy with how well the team has played. We're coming off back-to-back division titles, and so for us to be competitive again really speaks to the depth of talent that the Dodgers have in their minor league system. They're very competitive at the major league level, but they also have a lot of young athletes that are coming through the minor leagues.
And that adds a touch of class, doesn't it, to the operation and excitement, and the fans get into it?
It's always good to win. It's certainly to everyone's advantage when there's winning, and makes people happy, and adds for very positive water cooler talk. The thing about our business is we focus so much on families, and so a young family might leave the ballpark and not know if the team won or lost, but they had a great time. But certainly winning more often than losing is better for our business.
Now, you talk about families coming and families leaving the ballpark and having a great time. What is it that really hits the hot buttons of families as they're at the ballpark, and then when they leave they say, this is really great? What's that really great ingredient?
The thing about minor league baseball is we touch so many demographics, and I really love when I'm out of the ballpark and I can see a grandfather teaching his granddaughter the game, and they're huddled together, and they're pointing and talking through what's going on. And we spend so much time focusing on young families, and whether that be on youth sports nights where kids get to go out on the field in their uniform of their sports team and parade prior to the game, or a Boy Scout night or a Girl Scout night, or any other way to get families out to the ballpark. That's really how we can connect with so many people in our community. And the ballpark, we host 70 or 71 games every season. It's a lot of baseball in a compressed amount of time. So we cannot focus solely on baseball fans. That just wouldn't be realistic for success of our franchise. So we want to be great entertainment for families looking for something to do on a Friday and Saturday. They come out to the ballpark. They're treated with exceptional customer service. Hopefully they enjoy some of the in-between innings skits going on with Brooklyn or Bricks, our mascots, or the Blue Crew that are doing fun and engaging things with fans. Getting them out on the field, playing some zany games, doing some of those types of things makes it fun and exciting. So you don't have to be a true X's and O's baseball lover to have enjoyed your time at the ballpark. Being outdoors in the summer, it's as a family, there's very few things that are better than that, and we think our venue is one that is a great way to spend an evening in Oklahoma City.
Now, for that fan that likes the X and O's, though, I know since you took over the Dodgers and brought them here to Oklahoma City, the scorecard has been upgraded for even the professional guy who likes to really take and use the scorecard. You've done a nice job with that also.
Yeah, thank you. We certainly don't want to neglect those that love the intricacies of baseball, and that's one of the things that baseball fans love so much about it is there's the chess game, there's the decisions that are going into all of the different elements of the game, especially as it progresses for the managers, and you're watching all this happen. And those that want to score a game, that's their path to follow all of those decisions being made. And so whether it's in the play ball game program itself, or how we communicate through our video board and making sure that people are able to follow the game, we still see to a high frequency people scoring the game on each and every night. And I think that's pretty neat. I learned how to score the game from my father, and so I immediately think of that, and I think that's another connection back to family, and that can be one of those things that's taught from the older generations to the younger generations. But having a competitive team, which the Dodgers have provided us each season that we've been playing, makes a difference for those that are really focusing on the baseball part. And there's some of those tools or some of those elements available, whether it's scoring the game or just having the communication from our PA and the scoreboard graphics to make sure that people can follow each and every moment of what's going on.
Now, the parent club, of course, is very interested in the quality of the players and how they're developing. Do they take that same interest in the other aspects of the business, the profitability of the operation, the running of the stadium, et cetera?
They do, and what's important to them is, are we providing an environment to develop their talent? They have a high level of investment in all of these players. At any given moment, we have 25 players on our roster, and over the past 3 seasons with the Dodgers, that roster keeps moving, and so there's a lot of talent coming through, whether they're moving up to go help out the Dodgers or coming up from AA Tulsa to help our franchise. So the environment created for the players themselves is really important, and that goes. There's a lot of minutia that goes into that. It goes down to the diet and what's being provided to them from food and beverage in the clubhouse. It goes to the quality of the locker rooms and the facility itself. It goes to the opportunity for them to collect a lot of data, which they do during the game. They have 3 different platforms that they're data collecting to watch all the nuance of what's happening with each player. And then, so that's the focus of those on the baseball operations side. And we certainly have a high level of interaction with the chief financial officer and chief marketing officer and the president of the Dodgers from the business side as well. And they want to see us succeed. We bear their brand, so we're a reflection on them, and they think it's important when we have a successful business operation. They're very proud of the operation that we run here, and provide resources when we need them. And I think that's all you can ask from strong owners is if we raise our hand, they jump in and help out.
Now, the young men that come here and play, if you had to sum up their experience during their time here, and of course they'd much rather be in LA than Oklahoma City, but what do they like about Oklahoma City? What gets them excited? Anything?
They love coming through Oklahoma City. They hope that it's just through Oklahoma City.
Got you.
But the amenities in our community are great. The location of the ballpark, being in the downtown core, being in Bricktown, is highly attractive to both sides. So when the visiting teams come to town, they really like the ability to stay at a downtown hotel and be around a lot of activity and not out in the suburbs or inaccessible. And so the players love the community, and they especially love the facility. And the baseball operations team at the Dodgers, and that is reinforced by the players themselves. We have a first-class facility. We work very closely with the city to make sure it's maintained and continues to be first class, and we're proud of that. And that's important to them because they are honing their craft. They want to make sure that they have an environment to get better. They want to play in front of a lot of fans, and that's enjoyable to them when we have a packed house. And so all of those elements combined make for a really positive experience for the young men that come here and play.
And it's interesting. I remember back when the decision was being made, where should the new ballpark be? And that was, 20 years ago?
That's right.
And there was quite a bit of discussion and quite a bit of sentiment that, no, it should stay out at the fairgrounds. It should stay out at the fairgrounds. You guys don't know what you're doing, moving it downtown. Looks like they knew what they were doing when they moved it downtown.
It has certainly been a hit. I can only emphasize how great it is for our fans and for the players that I just touched on. But, we take a lot of pride in being the centerpiece of Bricktown, and the story of that revitalization over the past 20 years is something that, as a franchise, we are proud of. And now the Bricktown area has grown into such a destination. Whether you're going there for live music, or whether you're going there to catch a movie, or you're going there to eat, there are all these opportunities that are down there, and that was all preceded by the decision to put the ballpark there.
We've got a museum coming that's planned to open up sometime next year. How about telling our viewers what that's all about?
Yeah, so we've now formed a partnership with the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame and the Jim Thorpe Museum, and so we have a space in the left field corner of the ballpark. Previously was a restaurant, and a little over 10,000 square feet, and so it is a prime location for the museum to move down off of Lincoln, up near the Capitol, down to the Bricktown area. And I think I'm excited because it adds a lot of value to the experience at the ballpark. Our fans can now come out to the ballpark maybe a little bit early, spend some time in Bricktown, catch lunch, go to the museum, and then that'll flow right into the game that evening. It's the rich history that the Hall of Fame brings. They're going to be able to tell a great story about whether it's Jim Thorpe or embracing the winners of the Jim Thorpe Award for best collegiate cornerback, or whether it's our Warren Spahn winners, the best left-handed pitcher. There's so much history that they can connect us to, and I think as a destination in Bricktown, it adds a lot of value to the Bricktown experience. There's so many things already to head down and to participate in and attend, and this is another element of that. So really thankful that this partnership came together. I think it's going to be a better outcome than simply just a restaurant in that space.
And so right now you've got the three very prominent statues outside the ballpark, don't you? And then there'll be another one when this comes to fruition with Jim Thorpe being somewhere located around the ballpark.
That's right. So we're already graced by the large statues of Warren Spahn and Johnny Bench and Mickey Mantle. If my memory serves me correct, the same artist also was commissioned for this Jim Thorpe statue that currently resides outside of their building up on Lincoln, and so that'll move down to the ballpark and be part of the exterior experience. We see so many guests that come into the Bricktown district, whether they've driven in from other areas of Oklahoma, or they're in town for a conference or whatever it may be. And there's a lot of genuine interest in all of the busts that are celebrated there on Mickey Mantle, or just checking out the current statues. And so I think this adds value to those that are just kind of strolling around Bricktown and checking out those things. If we don't have a game going on, it's still something to connect with at the ballpark. And I'm excited that that's going to be added to that experience.
I think we as citizens of Oklahoma City will be very proud and excited when this museum does get relocated down there. You used a great term, adding value. Thank you for the way the Dodgers have added value to the quality of life in Oklahoma City. May you continue to have success, and may we continue to support you in this endeavor. You've heard about the Dodgers. Michael Byrnes doing a great job. Come see the Dodgers before the 31st this year when this season ends, and get ready for the Sports Hall of Fame coming next year. God bless you, and have a great off-season, if you will, with the Dodgers getting ready for the next year's seasons. Thank you for watching.